Alright, boys and girls, welcome. So tonight, I'm going to make sure I don't delete this video. So tonight we are doing a little bit of supination. If I can get this thing to... It's the one thing, I wish they had a stopper on this. But anyway, tonight we're doing supination. Hi. Doing supination from a high pulley here. And then we're going to do some drag hook and some back pressure. Again, this is stuff that I do not do volume on, except for on nights like this. And I do not do any type of hand and wrist work for supination right now. This is all I do, this one night a week. So it's moderate weight, and it's just to keep balance and all of that good stuff. Honestly, I just don't like the way it feels. I really don't. But it is important for balance. Again, this is 50 pounds, so it isn't like breaking the back weight, but it's moderate. Last time I tested this, as far as max, it was like 95 and 90, I believe. Lengthen this chain by one link. It's the one beautiful part about this is you can do stuff like that. Of course, now it's gonna be a pain in the butt. Oh, no big deal. Got it. The eye hook was getting stuck on the waist, that's what was doing it. But we're good now. See? That's set. Absolutely hate the way that feels. But how quick this can go from one exercise to another is one of the reasons why I love this system. And no, they do not sponsor me, but when I like something, I like something. That's it. Now I'm ready for another exercise. So this is going to be more like a drag hook. Same weight, 50 pounds. Because yeah, we're going to do 3 sets of 10. 3-inch fat grip over an old Total Gym handle, spinning handle. So it's like 3.5 inches. this, it's very important that you initiate with your hand to try to get cup, and at the same time you're dragging your elbow from the front right if you're right-handed to the back left, and from the front left if you're lefty to the back right. So it's a diagonal dragging. You're sucking the match in close to you while assuming or gaining a cup. It's a very fundamental movement. And even though I'm a top roller, and I don't claim to be anything but, this same movement can be applied to top rolling without the cup. You can just do it through pronation. When I do offensive pronation on my other volume days, same exact move. You're moving your shoulder forward. I mean, you're coming back, but your shoulder is protecting your arm. It's a real good fundamental movement. If you guys notice in my exercises, I usually don't take a big break in between sets. I like to keep the pace up. This last set, I'm trying to stand up a little bit more. Muscle it more with my arm than my body. Not bad, not bad. Trying to make this quick and painless as possible. I don't know about painless, but quick. So for those of you who didn't catch my video last night, I had a beautiful bicep and back video. It took about 30 minutes. Felt great, good workout. And when I went to go grab it off my phone, I deleted it. So that sucked. But it is what it is. I made a 6-minute long video to explain what I did during the sets. Well, I tell you, doesn't want to stay. I'd say my D rings are what's giving me the most trouble on this. If nothing else, it's the D rings. Have to buy a special D-ring just for that. All right. So this is one thing you guys didn't get to see. I was messing with this wrap last night. Try to get it perfect, or at least right. So this goes kind of over your wrist, and then X's across your back, and acts like a strap. And actually, give me a sec. I'm gonna move this down to the mid pulley, do it from there. Be right back. All right, we're back. So yeah, I wanted to do like mid pulley here. So go through, twist it, put your hand through, and then just straighten everything up. And that way it's down low on your hand or your wrist and your hand at the same time, which is more like a strap. I did this exact exercise last night, so I might be a little fried on it. But I explained also that it's because of the fact that I don't have a hammer curl bar yet, but I'm actually getting one next week. Should be here, actually should be here tomorrow. So for my next workout for biceps, it should be here. This also attacks your riser in a little way, so that's good. It's always good to get riser working. Always be climbing. After I'm done with this set, I will show you guys how I do my hand and wrist stuff too for my heavy days. Well, heavier days, I should say. I'll explain to you once more what I do for my hand and wrist, and I'll show you the last set of each. So that way you see it. Last set for tonight. Yeah, same problem I ran into last night. So, it's like, again, this is, I mean, it's not a paid advertisement, let's put it that way, but for me, it's an advertisement on how awesome this machine really is, how simple it is. And now we're back to any attachment I want. So for hand and wrist, I'll explain it again really quickly. I have either light days or heavy days for hand and wrist. Most of them are going to be light days. Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday are all considered light days. Now, light days are when I do pronation and rise with my band. It's a 50-pound band. Again, I know it's not a true 50 pounds, but just give you reference. It's a 50-pound band. I do it where my arm is supported off my leg, and I just do my rotation and my rise. And then for the cupping, it's always done off a high pulley with this grip, and it's done on the lighter days with 30 pounds. And everything is done for 200 reps that day. And I always get half my reps done before I go to work, and then half done after. So tonight, when I came home from work, I already got one set of cupping done, and I didn't do my one set of the bands, but it doesn't matter. I'll show you what one set looks like, and then all I have left is one set on the bands. The only other thing that changes is, like on the heavy days, it's 100 reps of each, right? Pronation, rise, and cupping. But the cupping goes up from 30 pounds to 50 pounds, and the pronation and rise goes up from the 50-pound band to actual 25 pounds of real weight. I know that doesn't sound like it's going up, but it does. The 25 pounds of real weight actually is constant, and it actually is about the same, if not a little bit more resistance than the 50-pound band, but it is constant. It doesn't release as you go down. As the band gets shorter, it obviously gives you less resistance. This gives you the same resistance all the way through the motion. So the weights are the heavier part of the day. The heavy days, I cut the reps in half. The lighter days, I double the reps, so it's 200 reps for everything. So today's a lighter day, so I do sets of 50. So today's a heavy day, so I do sets of 25. So this will be a set of 25 cupping with 50 pounds on the bar, or on the stack. And I always do it where I have to engage my lat. I have to engage my drag in order to pull the weight. Because right now, all I'll do is float, right? So reps. So today's actually the weight for the pronation and the riser as well. Reps. Now, I grab my belt, hook it up to my weight stack. And what's the easiest way to show you? Probably right here. So, just over my thumb. My arm is completely supported. So I do sets of 50 on my arm no matter what, on my hand and wrist, and that's probably too low. You probably couldn't see most of it, so I'll drop it down. That way you can at least see what I'm doing here. Just give me a sec. I'm doing this for the camera. Normally I do this sitting down. Now, Devon wrap. 50. And again, just so we're not, I don't know what happened there, but I'm hoping everything's good. There's 50 pounds right there. And there's 30 or 25. So there's 15 on the bottom there, 7.5, and then 2 5s. So there's 25. That's what I do for my pronation and rise. And that's what I just did my entire workout with, including the cupping. So that's what we do, and hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for coming along on the journey. 237.4 this morning. So doing good, loving it, kicking ass. Let's see how far we can push it. Feeling good, feeling healthy, feeling strong. Tomorrow's leg day. Probably won't do a video, but I am going to do 200 reps of pronation, rise, and cupping, all with the lighter weight. And then Tuesday is rest day. And then Wednesday is max effort, rise. See you then. Bye.